Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Today, the plan is a little bit different, I think. We're going to be kind of blitzing through the Emblem side paralogue things. I'll try to edit them to more highlight style. I don't know how it'll go, but I think it'll be fun. So, actually before that, wrong button. We got a lot of support to go through, so let's get supporting.
What can this humble liar do for you, Divine One?
I'd like to have a talk, that's all.
I understand. And I'm prepared to accept whatever punishment you have in mind.
Oh,
Punishment? No. I wanted you to know how grateful I've been to have you by my side.
Wait, what?
Well, that's how I feel. You fight hard every day to protect our allies. There's absolutely no reason to punish you. In hindsight, I think the only reason you lied is that we don't know each other very well yet. So let's change that. Why don't you start by telling me something about yourself, Yunaka?
Way to put me on the spot.
If you don't want to, then I won't pry. Simple as that.
Okay, before I joined up with you, I was sort of just wandering, looking for my place in the world. I'd left my old self behind me. Wanted to think I had, at least.
You don't sound very fond of your old self.
Oh, I like her well enough. Others, though, not so much. That's why she had to go. But I like who I am now. And honestly, I've been having so much fun since we met.
I'm glad to hear that. Good talk, Yunaka. I think we should do it again sometime. What do you say?
You got yourself a deal.
I like Yunaka. She's cute and very interesting. I need more information about her.
That was incredible.
Yes, learn to strike with that much force, and you are sure to trounce all comers. In truth, I was rather surprised when you asked me for lessons in brawling. I take it you wish to give someone a forceful talking to? A debtor, perhaps?
What?
I think she just wants to beat people off.
I figured that I could lose my weapon when I'm in battle. Or get ambushed when I'm not. Just in case, it's best I learn how to hold my own in physical combat.
I see. That is quite shrewd, Divine One. Very well. I shall instruct you in the ancient art of the fisticuffs. How to hone an indomitable spirit. How to repel foes with a mere scowl. There is much I can teach you.
I see. Well, I'm ready to learn.
Good. I will make you into the most fearsome of scrappers. Let us begin.
Annette is a danger and a menace, and I love her. Sidal!
Practicing your dancing tonight, Sidal?
Ah, Divine One. It's not so much practice as it is performance. I have an audience tonight, after all.
But there's no one around.
There's the moon.
The moon?
That's right. The silver light shining in the dark above, and the multitude of stars, too. I perform for them all tonight, Divine One. Did you know that when people die, they leave their form behind and become stars? My teacher is up in that sky.
This teacher of yours died then?
He did. These dance steps were the ones he loved most.
It's beautiful, Sidal. Every single movement is just gorgeous.
I give up many of life's pleasures in pursuit of perfecting the craft of my dance. It's not easy. I practice my steps intently, and I am vigilant about what fuels my dance. My dancing skills are renowned in song. Complacency and mediocrity are not an option.
You're so disciplined.
Hard worker.
I respect that. And there's something otherworldly about you. Sometimes I'm not sure I should get too close.
May I resume dancing now?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Dancy boy.
Oh, Ivy. Did you need something from me?
No, Divine One. Must I require something to remain near you?
No, it's not that.
I see.
It's a little weird when people
Then
keep stalking
please feel
me.
free to ignore me.
I would, but it's difficult to ignore the anger on your face. The Kingdom of Elusia worships the Fell Dragon, doesn't it? If that's the case, I can certainly see why you would feel uncomfortable around me.
You can't imagine how I feel.
Well, if you can explain it, I'd love to understand. It might reduce this distance between us.
True, but we should get used to each other first. We'll talk when we're more comfortable. For now, I will leave
She's
you be
being shy.
and worship from afar.
You're so
Worship?
weird. I get it, but still. Hey, Mr. Dude that I just met.
Are you ready to begin, Divine One?
I think so, Lyndon. But I do want to double-check one last thing. This experiment will somehow result in making people's lives easier and happier, right?
Absolutely, Divine One. What I learned by examining you is certain to lead to a new discovery or three.
What's with the
I
ominous
anticipate
music?
very interesting results relating to quality sleep.
Quality sleep?
You dozed for 1,000 years, after all. It's fair to
That's
say
true.
no one has ever slept more soundly than you. Maybe we'll find out why.
Do you really think that's likely?
I most certainly do. This could be a godsend for those who struggle with insomnia.
I hadn't thought of that. All right, sure. I'd love to help with your experiment.
I greatly appreciate it, Divine One. The first step is to cast thunder on you a few times to see how your body reacts. You'll grow
Oi, oi,
numb
oi,
to the
oi, oi.
pain soon enough, but your hair may not survive the experience.
Oi, 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 oi,
I've
oi,
changed
oi.
my mind. Sorry, but you'll have to find another test subject.
This guy. This guy. How did you become friends with Goldberry?
Here we are, Fram. This is the perfect spot for apple picking.
Ooh, it's pretty. Kind of a long hike just to get some fruit to cook with, don't you think?
The best food requires the best ingredients. Gathering them takes effort.
Just getting
Fair
here was
enough.
a serious workout. Cooking is no joke. I can't wait to relax in a nice warm bath after I get home. Goldberry? What are you doing?
What's the matter?
Why are you taking your clothes off? Put them back on this instant.
What?
There's a lovely spring right here. I thought I would take a quick dip.
A little warning would have been nice.
Warning for what? I was only going to rinse off. You said yourself you were looking forward to a bath after that long hike.
Sure. But I was planning on doing that when I got home. You're really comfortable enough to just take a bath out in the open?
Yes, it seems normal to me. But that's probably because I grew up in a village with hot springs.
I always thought you seemed pretty shy, but it looks like I was totally wrong. I guess that's what I get for judging by appearances, huh?
I don't even know what to say to that. Yunaka, become friends with everyone.
Please, find it in your heart to stay. Let me dance by your side forever.
Please don't hold me back. It will only serve to sharpen the pain of our parting.
My eyes are closed. My hand is here. If you trust me, then take it. And never let go.
If you're certain this is what you want, I'm willing to believe in you. So long as we're together from now until the end.
Your performance, the nuance and honesty. I was right. You are gifted. More than I knew.
I'm not so sure. I really don't have any experience with acting. This is
Your
all
entire
so
character
new
is
to me.
acting.
Naka, your impressions are brilliant because you're a brilliant actor. And this show will be unforgettable because you will be an unforgettable lead.
I'm playing the lead?
Well, I thought I'd be the lead, but now I know better. That role was meant for you. We still have to practice the dance, but I have no doubt you can handle it, Yunaka. It's not easy putting on a show when times are hard like this. Dancing, laughing, it feels wrong, but it's because times are hard that I have to do it. To remind the audience what joy feels like. I want this performance to succeed.
True.
For everyone's sake. Will you help me?
I understand how you feel. And I respect that, honestly. Okay. I'll help as best I can.
Thank you. I can't do it without you, Yunaka. Together, I
I
think
was
we
not
can make
expecting
this
you to
one
like
of the truly
this
great...
hair. Oof. That acting kind of made me go... heart go.
Happy morning, Panette.
Good morning, Yunaka. You seem to be in good spirits, as usual.
The zappy
Always.
thing.
It's one of my redeeming qualities.
Mm-hmm. In point of fact, I have been meaning to ask you about that. Why do you insist on pretending to be cheerful all the time?
You think I'm acting? You think I'm so talented I could keep it up all the time? I'm flattered.
Do not bluff a bluffer. I can tell that this is not your true manner. When I began serving the boss, I had to swap out my own dialect for a more proper one. Since then, I have had a keen ear for others' false tongues.
Takes one to know one, doesn't it? I can't answer your question, though. If I spoiled the mystery, who would you harass with prying questions? My hands are tied.
So be it. Forgive me for probing. But this duplicity, somehow it does not sit right with me.
Uh-huh.
I want to see more of these two together. And... Fogato.
Hey, Yunaka. I'm headed to a party right now. You want to come along?
Party? Why?
Not feeling it, huh? You're always in such high spirits. I thought you'd be game. But hey, no worries. I'll see you when I have some other business. Take care.
He came at me so fast, I forgot to put my act on. I better fix this fast. He'll expose the real me if I don't.
Hey, Fogato!
What's up?
Zappy! I was totally yanking your bowstring. I love raucous carousing in enclosed spaces.
You sure you're not forcing yourself?
Your acting is so...
Ridiculous! Parties are fun! I love fun!
Weird.
Take me to the parties! Every single one. All of them!
So I had you pegged right. Good. Knew we'd get along. In that case, come on. Let's head to the party. Play hard or don't play at all, am I right?
Dang right!
You can't just let things be, can you? I need to pair her with everyone just to get all the silly interactions. These two are an interesting pair.
Ah, Rosado. This was always meant to be our fate.
I know. This had to happen. The last thing I want to do is fight a friend, but our destiny is inescapable.
Agreed. We have no choice but to battle it out, here and now. Fair and square. Let's do this!
Cool versus cute!
The superior style wins!
You're a devoted student of cool, while I've dedicated my life to the pursuit of cute.
A twist of fate brought us together. And now it's up to us to decide which force is stronger.
But I love you both.
Here's what we're going to do. You find the cutest object you can. I find the coolest object I can. Then, the big reveal. We show these objects to one another. And whoever's heart is most captivated, loses.
You're on. I'm gonna bring something so cute your heart will explode.
Do
But
your worst.
you're already standing right here.
Whatever incredibly cool object I bring, it's going to blow your mind.
With
But
that
you're
out of
also
the
just
way,
standing
Let
here.
the captivation competition commence.
I want to pair these two together. Cute and cool. Both is good. Both is very good. See it all in Rosado.
You can look. I don't mind.
What?
You've kind of been staring at me. It's okay. I know I'm adorable. You were admiring my cuteness, right? Admire away.
Oh, well, I suppose you're not wrong. I do appreciate the way you take care of yourself and your appearance. Your hair is so shiny. It practically glows. And your skin. It's the picture of health. I'm dying to know what your beauty secret is.
Aw, thanks so much. I don't have any beauty secrets, though.
That's not possible. You have to be doing something. Watching what you eat, exercising vigorously, something?
I mean, he
it's
does
not possible
fight
to
all the
look like
time.
you without putting in some kind of effort. If you're telling the truth, it's just not fair. I put a lot of work into being me.
I don't know what to tell you. I really don't do anything special.
Please, maybe it's something you're not aware of. Or maybe you're just keeping your secret from me. Either way, I'm going to figure it out. As a dancer, my craft demands it.
I can see. You know, you gotta look good. And it doesn't look much gooder than Rosado. And speaking of cuties, we got the child and the other child.
This army's too pretty. It's not right. How am I supposed to be the cutest when the competition is this gorgeous? Haha! Say no more! Wait, you're only a troubled maiden's best friend, the one and only Lady Anna! Cha-ching! If it's cuteness you're after, Princess Hortensia, you might be interested in my beauty line. You have my attention. I should tell you, though, I'm kinda picky about product. I guarantee satisfaction with everything I sell. After all, what I've got on offer today is tailored just for you. You're confident. I like that. Okay, show me what you got.
These
Of
two are
course.
painfully
First is
cute.
this pink rouge. Just a dab stays on all day. Apply it in the morning and forget about it. Ooh. There's also lipstick, soap, skin cleanser, and a crystal enchanted to add shine to your hair. And finally, an accessory case to hold it all. The rainbow palette makes you cute just holding it. These are incredible! I've gotta have them. I'll take them all. Thanks for the business. Oh, I'm making a killing. You deserve it. Your stuff's impressive. I'm gonna be more adorable than ever. Indulge me in a little market research. Why do you want to be cute, Princess Hortensia? Because the cuter you are, the more people like you. Obviously. So it's a popularity thing for you, huh? Of course. Anyway, I'm off. Gotta see how all this is gonna come together for my look. Thanks, Lady Anna.
Anna's just kind of that naturally adorable kind of child look. While Hortensia is definitely, you know, puts a lot of effort into her cuteness. I mean, it makes sense, you know, her retainers are just so cute. Speaking of cuteness.
Picture perfect, Hortensia.
Huh? What did you say?
Look, I drew your picture. I can draw real fast. It's my not-so-hidden talent. See, it's practically a mirror. And look how beautiful you are.
Seriously? I'm staring off into the distance. I look boring. Here, do it again. I'll pose for it properly this time.
I like this one, though.
Are you joking? It's awful. The expression doesn't express me at all. Here, this is my good side. Draw me again.
Nah, your first expression's better.
This is an order from your princess.
Fine, fine. Make the face again. Done. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect! Be sure to throw that other one away. We can't let future generations think I was some boring girl always staring off at nothing.
There's nothing boring about you.
She's definitely trying too hard. And the retainers together.
Hey, Goldmary, could you teach me how to cook?
I could, but why the sudden interest?
I've been thinking. When it comes to cuteness, I'm obviously miles ahead of you.
Excuse me?
But you're still better than me at a lot of things, and cooking is one of your many talents. So I figure, if I really want to compete with you, I should learn. How hard could it be?
Oh no.
But I'm still not past the part where you said you're miles ahead of me in cuteness.
Really? Well, we can come back to that another day. The important thing is I want to learn to cook, and I want you to teach me. What do you say?
Not the most flattering way to ask for a favor. But since we're friends... Alright, I'll teach you.
Yes! Thanks, Goldmary! Soon I'll be adorable and multi-talented.
I suppose we'll see.
Lapis. She's kind of cute, too.
You know what, Rosado? You're quite cute. I've always thought so.
Oh, I'm so flattered. Thank you.
The fact that you're so consistently adorable, well, I admire that. What's your secret?
Not sure I've got one. I guess I just try to be my best self. I think about who I am inside and I bring it out.
Yeah?
Sure. Appearances matter, but true beauty is what's inside. Even the most fashionable ensemble is useless if you don't feel it. You've got to believe in you.
So that's why I'm not cute. There's something wrong with what's inside me.
What? Lapis, you're gorgeous.
No, I'm not confident at all. Really, there's a lot that I'm self-conscious about. Like the fact that I eat grass and shrubs.
What?
That I'm so dang strong.
I didn't catch all that, but I can tell by your face it's serious. This really matters to you. Whatever it is, why don't we talk it over? I'll gladly lend you an ear.
Really? How kind. I appreciate that.
And I
Hold
appreciate
up.
you. Come find me anytime.
Hold up. Can we go back to the fact that she eats grass? What is it with the sudden grass eating? The grass is not for eating. Oh my word. Anyway, with that, let's get on with the missions.
Is this? No, it's not. And yet, the similarities...
What's the matter, Corin?
This place looks very much like where my fate branched. I had 3 options that day. My decision meant abandoning 2 of my possible fates.
What do you mean?
It's this map.
In my world, there are 2 opposing kingdoms, Hoshido and Nor. I was born in Hoshido, but spent my childhood in Nor.
Having ties on both sides of a conflict. That would be a hard way to live your life.
Indeed. This is where Hoshido and Nor faced off, and I had to choose which country to back. I had family and friends in Hoshido and in Nor. I didn't want to abandon any of them. But as hard as it was, I had to make a decision. Hoshido or Nor? Maybe neither, and I would fight alone. There was no obvious answer.
I don't know how I'd make such a big choice. It's possible a significant one still awaits me at some point on our journey.
You've already decided to face the Fell Dragon and save the world. I'd call that a big choice. Now let's see if your choice was a worthy one. Face me in combat. The results will inform my next choice. Surely our bonds will grow stronger.
I understand. The paths we've each chosen. I'm excited to find out what lies beyond the point where our fates meet.
This map is based off of the chapter in Fates where, Corin has to choose which route they'll take. And thus, because there's supposed to be 2 armies, I chose to split my party into 2 different groups, send one of my Wyvern Rider tanks onto each side, and it's kind of amazing when Flan actually gets into the action. You know, normally your healers aren't punching people, but I enjoy that. So the strategy was just, you know, take down each side. This map wasn't terribly hard. I've definitely gotten a lot stronger compared to when I was fighting these under-leveled. I just enjoy watching my cute friends destroy people. Rosato's just way too cute and strong for his own good. And at this point, Corin uses her ability to get rid of all the water in the little river, so it caught me a little off guard, and I ended up taking a bit of damage from it, but I was far, you know, well enough on the road that I didn't really have a strong effect on me. She was not as hard as previous ones. And it gets the finishing blow. Rosato's MVP.
I expected no less from you. You gave my blade Yato quite a workout.
What a beautiful sword.
It's a divine blade, forged to bring peace to the world. When I first saw Yato, it flew from its hiding place into my hands. It chose me. It was the same day my mother died protecting me.
You lost your mother too?
It would have been easy to lose myself in that pain. I couldn't have recovered alone. Luckily, I had friends who stood by me and helped me find my way home. And, like my friends, Yato was by my side at every step on my journey.
I understand your feelings quite well.
In the coming days, you'll make choices that might cause you no end of suffering. But no matter what pain you're feeling, I'm with you. And I'll help you find your way home again.
I will remember even in the darkest moment that I am not alone.
Then you'll be just fine.
Thank you, Corin, for joining me on this path I have chosen.
Look at this place. Oh my. It can't be. It's impossible.
What's wrong, Erica?
This looks almost exactly like... I'd swear to you, this is where everything changed forever.
Changed? How so?
I was a member of the royal family of Renee. Our close neighbors, the Grotto Empire, were our allies for centuries. Then, with no hint of warning, the Grotto Empire invaded.
That must have been difficult if you were allies for so long.
As the royal family, my brother and I fought together with our friends to protect our people. The final conflict took place right here. I know things only look similar, but it's very much like being back there.
You don't have to go on. I understand that it's a painful memory.
I lost a very dear friend that day.
But you didn't lose hope. You fought on.
even when faced with losing a friend.
Would you spar with me? Here, everything I feel about that day is bound up. My heart is full of grief. Perhaps fighting here will help overcome that. Though that sounds like my brother's thinking.
I would be glad to spar with you. However, I don't plan on losing.
Well, you wouldn't last long if you didn't try to win. And if you do win, then our bonds will only become stronger.
This map, I'm not as familiar with it, even though I did play the Sacred Stones a long time ago. But I decided to put some of my strongest tankier units down the middle, and then sneak around to the sides to pick off people with the other units, generally the squishier ones. Although I did put Rosado on one side. Although Panette is just unreasonably tanky, yeah, Rosado's no slouch either. Panette is disgustingly strong, and I love her for it. Astra's Storm is so strong if you use it right. It can just wipe out a unit across the map, which is very helpful. Anna getting the first knockout of Erica, and Anna getting the second knockout. Because Anna is just that great. And Yunaka got MVP this time.
You've gotten stronger. You might even be able to defeat Ephraim, my brother.
Thank you. I guess you've always relied on your brother, haven't you?
I mean, we're siblings. And we always need one another's support.
Guess I hadn't thought of it that way. You should know that I rely on you, Erica. I trust your opinions and your skills.
Thank you. I just want to be a help to your cause, the same as others helped me. I'm so very happy to be part of this, and to help all of you.
You've saved me so often, I'm starting to think I'd be lost on my own.
You should have more confidence. As long as we both trust in our own skills, we can be there to support one another.
That sounds good to me. I hope you'll continue to be with us, Erica.
I hope so too. I'm sure you can save this world.
There's something unnatural about this place.
You feel it as well? I've no explanation for it. Yet this place bears a great resemblance to Chalfie.
Chalfie? I've never heard of it. Is it somewhere in your world?
Correct. It is my homeland. I had once thought to lead a quiet life there in Chalfie, alongside my wife, Deirdre.
What happened?
Deirdre was kidnapped by followers of a dark faith. Her life was twisted to their desires. She was to aid in the resurrection of a dark god, heralding a new age of terror and destruction.
What? That's awful.
Yet there was still light, still hope for our future.
How so?
I believe I shall share that part of the tale with you following the trial. Take up your weapon, for I am the trial that you shall face. Overcome this trial, and our bond will grow. My power will become yours.
And we have to fight in this place that is like your homeland. There's significance to that.
Correct. Now earn it. Show me that your skills are sufficient to surpass my own.
I'll take you down, Sigurd. I'm giving this everything I have.
This map's pretty straightforward. We have our whole team right here bunched together, so I can just put the tanky units like Finette and Rosato up front. Have everyone else come in behind them and wipe out everyone. This map is definitely, in my opinion, scarier than it is hard. The gimmick's pretty simple. You have to go kill the mini-boss thing at the castle, open the bridge, fight Sigurd. Not too bad. Here's where all the, reinforcements pop out of nowhere, and I ended up making what ended up not being as dangerous of a mistake as I thought it was at the time, but you'll see. So, right here, I don't realize Sigurd's right there. He's coming for my butt. And he's not here to play nice. Luckily, we managed to survive that and just finish him off. Anna getting some action as always. There's Pinette getting MVP.
Well done. You have passed the trial with a stunning display of skill.
I didn't do it alone. All of us claimed this victory, together.
Correct. Friends, allies, family. Anyone with whom you forge bonds will give you strength. Now, the moment of truth. Do you wish to avenge the death of your mother, Lumera?
When I lost her, I was sad. And angry. I thought I could never forgive the one who took her life. But you asked me if I'd want revenge. And I don't know anymore.
I lost many friends, even family, in battle. And yet I find I bear no grudges. I know well the meaning of grief. As well, I know there is no single truth. I entrusted this knowledge to my son, Seliph. I hoped that it might guide his future.
Your son? You and Deirdre's, you mean?
Indeed. Now listen well. You carry a proud and noble conviction in your heart. Knowing grief, justice, and truth are subjective. Are you still able to fight with conviction?
Of course. This war will end. And then, I will see to it that the world remains at peace.
A perfect answer, my friend. And the one I was hoping to hear. So, until the fighting is done and gone, I shall be by your side, watching over you.
Something about this place is really off.
It appears to be the River Thracia. Quite similar, at least.
Is this some place in your world?
In looks, it is quite close enough to a stretch of ground where I once stood. The River Thracia was a beautiful, broad river. And it was the site of much bloodshed.
I can't imagine someplace as serene as this turning into a battlefield.
This is where I faced the genius tactician Sias. Some thought him a hero. Reinhardt, a powerful man said to be the Crusader Thrud reborn, was there as well. It was a difficult battle. Many were the moments when I thought defeat was at hand.
So why does this place look like that?
I do not know for certain. I sense a mighty force emanating from here. This must be the trial appointed to you.
A trial?
I want you to fight me here. If you overcome that trial, our bond will grow stronger. That bond will bring with it power we cannot do without if we are to survive the battles ahead.
Winning a battle against you is my trial? Understood.
Good. Victory is your only way forward.
This map is a big pain in the neck. You notice I have a lot of flyers. This map has several ballistas. I make some really silly mistakes, like right there. I didn't pay attention, got Ivy killed, had to start again. But, you know, I started having to chase some of the enemies, be very careful trying to kill all the archers. And these stupid trio of mages with their debuffs was so annoying. They just... You couldn't do anything. Like, that you'd get your best unit just frozen like that. So I had Yunaka finish off the ballista so I could just bum rush them. Saved me a lot of pain. Aside to show that, you know, Cedal does get some action. He's a very nice dancer. Boundless. And I paid the price. Ivy goes down. I'm too annoyed at this point to restart. Anna forgets how to dodge again. She goes down. And I get pretty tilted at this point, but I just start smashing heads in. These illusory doubles really strong. Really funny. Because they just have crazy dodge and then smash people's heads in. Also, I made another mistake. That was Mega hit, but she's so strong and bulky that it did not matter. And she tanked it. Also, I love Lucina's dual guard ability. It's basically a multi-use chain guard. Really, really helpful. So, a bunch of enemies pop up over here. I send in Panette by herself to just face tank and smash them. She doesn't need help. I have Physic if she gets hurt too much, which nobody can hurt her. Leaf gets his special in, and somebody had to eat it, so I let Rosado tank. He did real good there. I'm proud of him. Then Marin takes out Leaf the first time. And for the fun of it, I bet double crit. I was trying to soften him up, but then killing edge shenanigans. I love crits. They're so much. Well, when I get them, obviously. And Marin's MVP.
You have become stronger since we first met, my friend.
I feel like I still got a long way to go. I appreciate your guidance.
Guidance? An interesting word choice. I believe I understand now why the trial was located here.
Oh? Why?
I was a young prince, inexperienced in leading an army. My errors were many. Some fatal. On the day of this battle, I was told something I've kept in my thoughts ever since. Once blood is spilled, it cannot return to its source. Make that sacrifice worth something. Life is a series of choices. There is no way for one to know if their past choices were correct or a mistake. All we can do is make the future into something good and righteous. We must strive for that. Such is the responsibility of a guide. And it is what I learned in the place so like this one.
Thank you, Leaf, for sharing your story with me. I feel like I understand more than before. I will work to build a good future. And you'll be beside me until the end of this war?
Here, on the shores of this beautiful river, I swear my service to you.
Well, hopefully that went well. You know, I still have to edit and everything, but we did a whole bunch of, you know, Emblem missions today. Like, what was it, 4 of them? But, you know, I'm gonna try to do some editing, something a little bit different. Hope it goes well, but we got a whole bunch of sport conversations to go over. So let's just power through those, maybe.
Rosado.
Divine One, have you seen my latest drawing?
Oh, I
I did
have.
not realize that
An old
Rosato's
well
an
deep
artist.
in a forest. A single sunbeam illuminating a lone flower in bloom. You conveyed a perfect balance of warmth and isolation, light and dark. Just breathtaking.
Exactly. You saw all that right away, didn't you? You would not believe how much time I spent hiking in the woods to find that view. But to hear your experience, to know you understand, makes it all worth it.
Finding beautiful things, then sharing them with friends who would never see them otherwise? You found a lovely hobby, Rosado. I can't wait for your next piece.
Aw, sweet of you to say. But if you're expecting more, I need to raise the stakes. Hey, maybe you could help me. There's a spot I want to get to, but it's a tough hike. It would definitely help to have a buddy.
I'm
I'd
down.
love to come along.
Great, thanks so much.
Learning about Rosato's art hobby is fun.
Fogado, I want to thank you and the Sentinels for your hard work today.
Hard? That was nothing. We didn't have to resolve a single quarrel, and there were barely any corrupted around. I only wish every day was like this.
You're so easygoing, all the time. That must be why your people love you so much. As your ally, I certainly enjoy working with someone so unflappable.
Unflappable, huh? Ooh, I think I feel a blush coming on. But thanks for the compliment. How about we grab dinner together sometime?
Dinner?
Yeah, you, me, and some hard-hitting questions. Like, who is your very best friend, and why?
That's pretty personal.
You could tell me a super secret wish. You know, one you're too embarrassed to reveal.
No, that's even worse. Look, as much as I enjoy your devil-may-care attitude, the banter is a bit much.
You'd rather I be all boring and serious? Nah, that wouldn't be me if I wasn't a rascal.
I suppose you're right. It is hard to imagine you without that carefree personality of yours. It may be your most likable trait.
This guy. I love him. Naka and Alfred.
Golly, that's weird to think about.
What is?
Where I'd be if I hadn't heard Micaiah's voice in that ring. I wouldn't be here at all, would I? It's kind of unnerving to think this great change in my life hinged completely on a coincidence.
Was it actually a coincidence,
It's no coincidence that you're one of us now. It's just you being you.
What do you mean?
You're here because you wanted Micaiah's wish to come true. Thanks to your big heart, we're allies now. I'm glad to have you on the team.
Oh, shuckers, Alfred. You're the one with the big heart, though. Honestly, compared to you, I'm a coward. I've hidden who I really am, all the things I've done, just for the chance to belong here. If you knew the whole truth about me, I'd have so much more to worry about. I think you'd do more than merely despise me. I think you'd actually come after me.
No, I wouldn't.
What do you mean you wouldn't? You can't just say you wouldn't. I've been filling your head with weapon facts. You barely know a thing about me. You can't accept me for who I am without even knowing who that is. It's not right. It's unfair.
Let it be unfair then. I'm fine with that. I'm fine not knowing your past, too. I trust you, Yunaka. I always will.
Come
Past
on,
does not
Alfred.
determine your future.
I don't have to explain why I trust you. Just like you don't have to prove that I should trust you.
You are so weird. I mean, I know I'm bizarre, but you're a whole new breed of bird.
You got me there. From one weird bird to another, I hope we stay friends for a long time.
Me too.
I like her. And Alfred's just endearingly simple. Ah, Panette. I love these.
Yunaka, I cannot help but wonder about your past. I understand wanting to preserve some secrecy, but please, tell me a little about it, won't you?
Okay. My parents abandoned me when I was small. After that, growing up was anything but easy. I don't like thinking about it, and I like talking about it even less.
I am so sorry. I know well the pain of being neglected by one's parents.
You too? Really?
Alas, yes. My father was a hopeless drunk. My mother was always out partying. Who knew that we hailed from such similar backgrounds?
I wouldn't have guessed, but it's reassuring in a way. Maybe I feel a little less alone. Bandits, incoming on our position. I count 9, no, 10.
Thought they could get the jump on us, eh? We'll show them. Listen up, pinheads! If I was you, I'd think twice about messing with me and her. One more step, and we'll turn your intestines into outtestines! Got it?
We're not here to kill anyone. But if you're here to be killed, well, my hands are tied.
They picked the wrong two to mess with. Or Wolfie friend.
Yunaka, do you have a moment?
Sure.
About that sparring match just now. I feel like your attitude needs adjusting.
What's that supposed to mean?
A sparring match isn't a fight to the death. But you went right for my throat back there. I'd like it if you slowed things down a bit. Try being a bit more sporting.
I don't know if she's capable.
No, sorry, but that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that.
Excuse me?
Mirren, I know you think it's super stylish to pause for a monologue in the middle of a fight. But if you're gonna do that, you might as well point to your kidneys and ask for a shanking. With me, the worst you get is a bump on the noggin. A real enemy would eviscerate you.
I know that. I just wanted to test out a bit of verbal repartee.
Test it for what? If it's no good in an actual engagement, then what good is it?
Let her
I
be
get
cool.
it, I do. But what's wrong with a bit of verbal jousting during sparring matches? Dropping a catchphrase during combat spices things up. A mid-battle monologue sounds cool. Just do what you need to do after I'm done talking. We're allies, after all.
No. It's a bad habit to make light of combat. I thought for sure you'd understand that, seeing as you're a knight. Guess I was mistaken. If that's all, I'll be going.
Come on, Yunaka. You're right, of course. I just wanted to have a bit of fun.
Poor girls. They're both right. Panette and Marin.
Hey, what's the scuttlebutt?
The what?
You know, our singing practice the other day. Were there any complaints?
Ah, no reason to fret. I have heard nary an ill word.
Phew. I was worried about that. Wait. No. This is all wrong.
What do you mean?
Singing quietly so nobody calls us names? Surely we can aim higher than that. There's no escaping it. We have to get better at singing.
Yes, quite right. To hide our voices in shame, we sully the good name Tamara. If the boss learned of this, she would weep with embarrassment.
No. No. I couldn't live with myself if I made the princess cry.
Nor I. The question is, how to improve.
Maybe we should ask the princess for advice.
You think so?
But this time, we get serious feedback. None of that unique wolf dung.
A grand idea. By all means, let us press for the full, unvarnished truth.
Yeah. Anyone can get better at singing.
Panette? Please explain yourself.
I promised we were going somewhere special. Well, here it is.
When I said that I'd like for us to be friends, I did not realize that would entail visits to ancient, decayed ruins?
Precisely. Doesn't it make your heart quicken?
Excessively so, I'm afraid. I feel as if a vengeful ghost could steal upon us at any moment.
I think that's the point.
I know. It is ever so charming.
You find it charming, ghosts. You find the idea of ghosts charming.
Why, of course. I simply adore them.
I suppose I ought to thank you. This place is special to you. For that reason, I appreciate your sharing it with me. Unfortunately, People have a wide variety of tastes.
Oh dear. You are not, by any chance, afraid of ghosts, are you?
I am, in fact, terrified to the very brink of my composure. The stain on the wall like a human silhouette. The handprints on the windows. The stale air. It is only by force of will that I remain here. Conscious. Not screaming. My dignity hangs by one last thread of decorum. The pride I take in my royal office. The thread is about to snap. Yes, it will snap any moment now. Even a princess is only human after all. So, with that, I'm getting out of here!
Good heavens! Princess Ivy, slow down!
It's fun to see that side of Ivy. Rosado and Hortensia.
Yeah, she's just wrong. This expression is way better.
Hey! That's the portrait you drew of me staring at nothing! I told you to throw it away! Why is it still here?
I'm sorry, but also kinda not. I really like what I see in this picture.
Well, I don't. And it's my face. Get rid of it.
If you really hate it that much, okay.
Why is this at all difficult?
Because it's a picture of the real you, not the fake smile you put on. You used to be so expressive, like back at the academy. Remember?
I can't, Rosado. I can't dwell on the academy. I don't get to do that anymore. I'm a princess, and that means I keep smiling. All the time. Forever.
Well, that's a load of royal duty.
Yeah, but it's what we get. And that's why that picture has to get tossed. Understand?
Yeah. Farewell then, honest Hortensia.
She is way too into the pretenses. Nah.
Huh. Why the long face, Princess Hortensia? I tried your whole beauty line, but something's still not quite right.
Are you saying you're a dissatisfied customer?
No, the products are great. They're just not making me as happy as I thought they would.
Don't be so sure. My beauty line is tried, tested, and terrific. It's expanded a bit since last time, too. I'm now stocking my own brand of magic perfume.
Magic perfume? Is that a thing?
Yup. This enchanted aroma will put your cuteness over the top for sure. Its magical potency more than makes up for the lack of staying power. I'd swear by it.
It can really do all that?
Don't take my word for it. Give it a try.
Ooh, that does smell delightful. Let's see what a spritz does for me. What do you think?
Whoa. I think we found the missing piece of the puzzle. It works even better than I thought.
You are such a
My
saleswoman.
image is finally complete? I'm entirely irresistible?
Oh, absolutely. Tell you what, I'll give you a little as a sample. If you like it, come back and buy it, okay?
Hortensia.
Something on your mind, Ivy? Or are you just here to admire my pretty face?
I'm just happy. We've been through so much, but we're finally together again. You're my only family now. I want you to know that you are important to me.
Guess it's a relief to hear a half-sister counts as family.
That has never mattered to me. I have always thought of you as my sister, and you are all the family I need.
Yeah, well, no need to make it awkward. But I feel the same way, so thanks.
You have your mother's smile. In fact, you seem to resemble her more and more each day.
You think so? I'm flattered. I'm really glad. It's only thanks to her I get to call you my sister in the first place. I don't mean to dig all that up. I'm not holding a grudge or anything.
I know. Even so, it is because of my mother that you...
Oh, you know what? I just remembered something I gotta do
Sorry, Ivy! Talk later!
These sisters.
I'm sorry, Hortensia.
They got some skeletons. They love each other. Ivy and Alchrist.
Pardon me, Princess Ivy? In our last conversation, you made it clear that you still harbor resentment towards Brodia.
Yes, I did.
Well, at risk of overstepping my boundaries, I hope you'll allow me to say one thing. The relationship between Brodia and Elusia has never been civil. Certainly not in my lifetime. But as you've mentioned, we are now allies. We work together.
That's true.
This alliance was as unpredictable as it is wonderful. I will work hard to ensure that our countries become allies when this conflict is over. I may not be able to do as much as my brother, the Crown Prince, but... well, I thought I owed you a clear statement of my own intentions, at the very least.
My first impression of you was that you were weak-willed and uncharismatic. I feel differently now.
You do?
When it matters, you speak your mind. And what you say is kind and thoughtful. These are qualities I consider princely.
Oh, no, please don't think too highly of me. You're much more regal and capable than...
Are you suggesting that I, Crown Princess of my kingdom, am not a good judge of character?
Not at all! I would never... ever... another joke?
Very good. You're catching on.
This guy.
I take it as a sign that our relationship is improving.
Agreed. I hope our friendship continues to grow, in honor of our fathers, and for the future of our kingdoms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's to a better future.
Let's go. This is Jade and Amber.
My novel is complete, Amber. As I mentioned earlier, I'd like for you to be the first to read it.
Oh, great. You really know how to rub it in, you know? Fine. Let's see how embarrassed I'm gonna be. Jade, what is this? Is this book still based on me?
Of course. Everything in that book is based on something you've shared with me.
But where's the alpaca pond incident? I can't find a single embarrassing page in here. This book makes me seem so cool.
You're not stuck in second place, Amber. You were the first one to try stopping that stray alpaca. You were the first one to go looking for that lost child's parents at the fighting tournament. I may be the one who closes the book each time, but only after you've opened it for me.
Whoa.
You're kind. You're strong. And both Prince Diamant and I trust in you as a worthy retainer.
Aw, Jade, thank you. Your kind words, this great book, I feel so much better.
I'm glad. After all, you need to have confidence if you're going to watch our backs in battle.
Yeah, that settles it. I'm gonna keep training until I match the me in your book.
No, I'm very excited to watch you try.
Let's go.
Okay, no more coasting. It's time to train like I've never trained before.
Just don't hurt yourself.
I'm gonna...
Amazing. Looks like your training is off to a rocky start. I have no doubt you'll grow stronger, Amber. But I hope some things about you never change.
Oh my goodness. Alright. With that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Next time we get back to the story. So I will see you then. Otsurin, bye bye.